Good. Good, good, good. Good morning. Good old Julian. Okay. Well, we're gonna have a good time, aren't we? Let's see. I got some mail coming in. I'm gonna play with some gloves for a bit because my hands are cold. There's my KK Rally. I got rank B. An HHA plaque. And I placed this on the wall. Because I will improve my house little by little. Here we go. Yeah. This house is gonna look lovely. Okay, let's register KK Rally. And if you register a song at any jukebox, it'll be playable at any music station, so I believe we can just register it here. Okay. So, we have some... ooh. I guess this is gonna stay here for a bit. Look at all these flowers growing. This is gonna look great. Some of our lilies grew. So I'm going to water some plants. Gonna try to get everyone going. Try to get all these breeds growing. Get all these fancy colors. Did they already make an orange one? The hyacinths are coming in. Which is more than I could have asked for. I have so many flowers to grow now. I'm so glad I have this watering can. Ooh, a pink hyacinth. I guess that sets the pace of they don't have to be grown to crossbreed. Unless I already had pink. Oh no, wait, are these just red hyacinth? What hyacinth did I get? I got red and white, that's right. So I don't have orange. Never mind. Sorry about that. Had a little bit of a moment. It is the morning after all. I woke up half an hour ago. As usual. I literally start my day playing Animal Crossing. Just for everyone. I'm here for you. Okay, I'm gonna take this pink. I'm gonna take this pink flower, and I'm gonna put it next to the other one. And I'm gonna see what they make. I also need to make it a diagonal pattern. Because it's starting to get a little spacey. So we'll move the orange one. Over here. Maybe a little closer, because it plants at your feet. And we'll place this pink one here. I make sure every flower is lovingly watered. Huh, we have a lot of dig spots near the center. Which is good for me. Well, there's the fine Daisy May, here to sell turnips today. Is your Dodo code on board? I'm opening up the island soon. I'm just doing my morning tasks. 97. That's acceptable. Further up. That might be good. Okay, Able Sisters will be here tomorrow. Everybody has their usual morning routine, so. All about getting your tasks done. I'm also aware that some people want to sell turnips, or want to buy turnips at affordable prices. So, of course I'm going to open up my town today. That's going to be the plan from now on, basically. How do you get a bigger inventory? There are options from the Nook Miles shopping. You don't get the full inventory booster until you don't get the full inventory booster until the building is upgraded, the resident services building, which takes a little bit, but you get the I don't remember when you... I think you get the first inventory booster pretty quick. Like the second day or something. You have to buy it from the Nook Miles machine. Okay, that's my 4 fossils. What do I need for... I'm just gonna go make another slingshot just in case. Oh. There we go. That's a turnip to rot so I could get ants. Maybe I should dig up at the ant hole. I need to put this away. My throat's a little scratchy today, so I'm not talking as highly as usual. Did you buy the game today? Because you have to wait until the second day to actually have the airlines open and visit other people's islands. Thank you for the follow. A Sabretooth. Okay. We have a 5 times Nook Miles mission to get a bunch of fish today, so we'll do just that. If we catch 5 fish, we get 1,000 Nook Miles, which is 6,000 bells right off the bat. A very worthwhile investment, which even makes sea bass profitable. But we won't be keeping sea bass. Alright, first fish of the day, what are we looking at? Okay, you know, your thing went off for ages. Do you have... do you have the airlines open? The airlines open at day 2. Okay. Yeah, I can open my island for a bit. Not a whole lot here at the moment. Alright. Got that code written down. Now back to my usual tasks. Alright. Welcome to Aurora. Alright. Moving some stuff. Maggie. Oh, yeah. thank you. Taking quite a bit of work so far. Almost worth it. I need to get some more tree branches. You can do anything you want. There's plenty of fish to get. Just do anything you want and leave when you're ready. The shop opens in about 20 minutes. If you need fruit, go ahead. There's a couple of peach trees, a couple of apple trees around here. I have every fruit, but some of them haven't regrown yet. Yeah, go for it. Plenty of fish around. I've done like 1,500... I've caught like 1,500 fish here, so if they haven't vanished entirely from the island, you're more than free to take some. You don't have a ladder? I can make you one. That's not too problematic. Okay. Give me like 20 seconds. You usually get a ladder by day 3 or something. Day 3 or 4, but it's not gonna ruin anything. Be given one. And you can use it at your own island. Might actually start being able to get fossils with this, come to think of it. There you go. No problem. Everybody, we're all in this together to make Dream Islands. That was the goal for me from the start. Trying to help everyone else make the island that they're happy to live in. Ah, good. Good amount of money. Yeah, I love fishing. My favorite thing to do in Animal Crossing. Gets you the most money. Are you trying to fill out your museum? Or you don't have the museum open yet, I assume. Probably worry about that later. Orphish are pretty easy to come by, honestly. You just have to be prepared to fish and do nothing but fish for a while. Oh yeah, I should probably check and see what fences are on sale. Easiest 750 miles. Still have some weeds to pull here and there. We have to be added on Switch. But I only put people on my best friends list that I actually know very well. So I'm afraid I would have to politely decline. We could be friends, though. I'll have to start putting my Switch code in my stream channels. Well, thank you for understanding. Do I have any money in my... Okay, I do. I'm about to buy a lot of turnips. Today's gonna be primarily spent on... Okay, no good fences today. I'm looking for very specific fences. But... Yes. What country do I live in? I live on the West Coast. It opens in 15 minutes. I live on West Coast, US. So my morning for a lot of people is a lot different than the New York morning. Or my morning consists of waking up and starting Animal Crossing. Other people's mornings consist of Good Morning America, playing Animal Crossing, going to work, getting stuck in traffic. But I work here. I work at home, so you live in the UK. That's good to hear. I hear it's very friendly over there at the moment. I'm sure your morning consisted of... Let's see here. Depending on where you live in the UK, it's either a foggy morning or a loud morning. Because the UK has similar issues where some places are always under construction. Morning consists of still playing Animal Crossing since the day I bought it. Same. I've been streaming this game 11 days in a row. I haven't missed a day yet. And I don't plan on it, because I love Animal Crossing. Even if my streams are a little short, I still play Animal Crossing every day. So. I grew up playing the games. Since I was like 8 years old, I played the first Animal Crossing on the GameCube. So. Did I have the original? I did. I have every Animal Crossing game, except for Happy Home Designer. I love Animal Crossing. A lot of people kind of fell in love with Harvest Moon and such. I played my fair share of Harvest Moon games. I play a lot of Stardew Valley and such. But Animal Crossing was like the first like day-to-day life obsession that I had. Well, Nook's Cranny will open in about 10 minutes, so I feel you there. I have a lot to sell too. I'm just gonna continue fishing and see what else I catch. Yeah, Nook's Cranny opens in about 10 minutes. So, it'll be a little bit. Yeah. Eventually you'll have a large enough inventory where you never have to worry about that. But you will fill it up. Every time. But the nice thing is that this game has like the largest inventory in the entire series once you get the full upgrade. So, very worth it. You have like 40 spaces. Yeah, you have 40 spaces of inventory. I think it's time for me to repair my fishing rod. Maybe one more fish. Just watch, this one's gonna be the one that breaks it. Okay, we're good. You just never know. You never know. Any place that you could get stone nugget things? Any place where you could get the stone nugget things. You mean iron nuggets? Well, I have plenty of those resources in my inventory. I have a lot of that stuff in stock. And I mean a lot. I have lots of stones. I need to replenish my wood supply. My bamboo supply could also use a bit of work. But I do have a lot. If you need a it depends on what you need to make. I could make it for you if it's like a tool or something. Oh, well, thank you. Not quite done. I still need a kitchenette. And a couple other things. But it's getting there. I think it was a crafting table? Oh, like a basic DIY table? Hardwood. Okay. Hardwood. I have plenty of hardwood. Here, I'll just give you a stack. I have like 4 stacks of hardwood. You can just take it. It's like my most common resource. I'll have to probably drop, like, release a fish or two to make it, but there you go. I really don't need that much hardwood. If you need to craft something, There's a workbench in resident services. There's one right across the bridge near the cliffside. And then there's one in my house. But I don't think you can enter my house without me there. Maybe you can, I'm not too sure. Either way, you have plenty of options. I put down a workbench anywhere where I needed it. Do I have trekking shoes? I don't think I have trekking shoes. But luckily for you, I like fashion, so I will gladly take extra clothes. Even hand-me-downs. Yeah, if you need to craft, if you need hardwood, then you need to whack some trees with an axe. Not like the final axe. There's 3 different axes, and the 2 axes that you want to use if you don't want to like cut down trees are the flimsy axe and the stone axe. Those don't cut down trees. The actual axe does cut down trees, but you'll want the stone axe probably the most, because if you like your tree layout, then that's the way. Iron nuggets and stuff you get by whacking stones with the axe as well. As long as you don't have stamina. Because if you have stamina, then it breaks stone. So, there you go. Survival tips. Your flimsy axe broke? I have... Well, you can buy a flimsy axe at Nook's Cranny, but... yeah, can't make anything because inventory full. Yeah, I feel you. I can also just make you a stone axe and hand it to you later. Like I said, I have a lot of materials. My routine from day to day is replenishing my supply while getting the stuff I actually need. So I'll get a stack of hardwood, and is it like 8 AM for you? Yeah. That's what time it is right now. I woke up at 6:30 in the morning. I do this every day. Mm-hmm. 8-hour time difference. I think I can take my gloves off because I'm pretty warm right now. Be nice and toasty. Yeah, it's I wake up very early to play Animal Crossing for people. Because I know that for some people, you know, they don't want to watch the news. I understand. So, there's plenty of people out there who will play video games for you in the morning. And I figured what's more therapeutic than Animal Crossing? Alright, let's see what we have. Oh, a chemistry kit. Hmm. We'll take the outdoor air conditioner. And is this a cookbook? Magazine. It does look like a cookbook, though. Don't sell that. I need to donate that. Almost forgot to, actually. $61,000 bells. Yes, please. Okay. Let's see what kind of wallpapers they have today. A tile wall, okay. Finally, some dark... some dark... some actual dark flooring for once. Keep getting bright ones. Just doesn't work. I do play this quite a bit. Even off stream, I play like 4 or 5 hours. I just show people my morning routine, usually. And then I play for a little bit if I want to play more. Alright, let's make you that stone axe. I'm gonna need stone. Obviously. Stone. Tree branches. Wood. I need to farm tree branches today. Yeah, you can't use no stop here. If you want something, I can get it for you. But it's, it'd be sent to me, so... usually my rotation's the same as others. It's just a little extra furniture and stuff. You can't use it when you visit other people's towns, though. Kind of a shame, but... yeah, what can you do? Can I make this a nice dark finish? Ooh. I can. I need to check today's hot item, too. Last time it was a campfire, and that didn't sell very well at all. It was easy to make, but it was like 60 bells a piece. Really wasn't worth my time. Still got that Nook Miles bonus, though. It was just a ridiculously low amount of money. Wooden fish. Hmm. Alright. I'll leave you a stone axe at the park, at the park clock. And I'll go see how to make a wooden fish. Shouldn't be that difficult. A wood fish is like an instrument. Cost wood. Alright, let's go see how well these sell. Because I can just make a lot of these for a little bit of profit. It's all going into turnips anyways. But seeing the actual sell price dictates whether or not I actually do it. Because the campfire was definitely like, yeah, this probably isn't going to be worth much, but I have to know. And it was like, I made 9 of these. 540 bells. Like, yay! $720. I'll have to get wood for a while, but you know, that does add up. And wood is infinitely replenishable. Well, not infinitely. It's daily replenishable. Not like the tree branches, but I can do that. Have you caught a lot of tarantulas? I did on day 1. I don't see them that often anymore. I just fish. I caught like maybe 2 tarantulas last night. They're worth a lot of bells, but I do not get them that often, considering my town. Alright, Daisy Mae was over on the left side. Let's see how many I can buy. If I can find her. She's vanished. Where you can't buy turnips. I don't know. Let me find her. Guess she's gone. She was here earlier, so I'm guessing it has to do with with having somebody online. Oh no, wait, there she is. She traveled pretty far. Never mind. Holy cow, Daisy. Yeah. How many can I buy with 112,000 bells? Okay, I have 1,100 turnips. I'm gonna keep building that number too. I'm gonna place all of these in my house too. It's just gonna be a pile of turnips in my house. Because I can't put them anywhere else. Here, I need to donate this ant to you. Oh, no, I can't? Oh, man. Okay, well, I'll hold on to this ant for you then. I know how much you like bugs. I know how much you like bugs, Blathers. I'll hold on to this ant for you. You'll miss having people visiting. Let me go ahead and offload my turnip purchases. Oh, that's the wrong keyboard. Oh, right, I was supposed to put down my air conditioner. I actually forgot for a second. I can't, though, because... visiting. Yeah, that's right. Got a lot of stuff I need to do later. That I should probably remember. Again, I did leave a stone axe for you at the park clock if you want it. Just for you to help things along over on your town. Can't cut any wood here. But you can at least take a stone axe for your efforts. What day is it? Is it the 29th? Okay. Today is quickly approaching where I can actually start moving trees around to make the whole, like, cherry blossom entrance. You sure did, Puddles. Still inventing it and not even jumping on the opportunity to pioneer it. Ooh, that's a big boy. Technically. Technically a big boy. Probably sea bass at this thing. Oh, good. Too large for a red snapper, but it was just as chonky. This thing's a barred knife jaw, though. Could be a dab. No, you can get good fish anytime. You definitely will want a good rod, though. Like, you'll want a regular fishing rod. Which, takes a little bit, but you can get it done. Maybe the good fishing rod is a day for you. Something like that. I'd make you like a pretty a good fishing rod, but it's bound to break by the time you actually are able to make your own. Although I do have DIY recipes in the cabinet. You might be able to buy those. I think the 2 DIY recipe packages have the good tools in them. So you can use that to get a jump start. Ooh. Oh, there we go. There's our boy. Didn't even occur to me that I caught the other one. Just so plain and ordinary and useless that I completely glance over it existing. This one's also a sea bass. Suddenly sea bass are just appearing out of thin air. There's a peach tree on the right side of the mainland. Did it be right here? There's a peach tree that I haven't touched yet right here. You can go ahead and take a tree's worth and grow them at your place. I am going to go ahead and close the gates soon, just to continue my tasks that I'm going to be doing today. I plan on making another incline. I plan on making another incline to sort of connect these 2 levels together. But I also have some like little bits and pieces to do. So go ahead and do your like little tasks, and then leave when you're ready. And then I'm gonna close the gates, and I'm gonna be right back. So thank you for coming. sorry about that. Had to go do something real quick. How many butterfly fish in the water? I don't need sea butterflies. Alright, I'm gonna close the gates. I have some tasks I gotta do. Be sure to grab peaches on your way out. You said you wanted peaches? There's one next to Antonio's house. They're right here. Right on my little marker. Yeah, so feel free to grab some peaches on your way out. I know you said you needed them, so... Mm-hmm. No problem. Thank you for coming. Alright. Hope you had a good time at Aurora. Okay. Go ahead and put an outdoor air conditioner in next to my house. Little menial tasks first. I also haven't found my money rock today. Wonder if this does anything. Nope. It just destroys the ants. I figured I was onto something there. Oh well. Looks better like that. Although, this is probably less intrusive. There we go. Okay, let's go ahead and turn in this ant. Ooh. If there's any bonuses to catching the carrier ant. Nah. Just there. Good, now I have a steady supply of ants. Hi there, mean sight. I just closed the gates about 5 minutes ago. Uh-huh. Got a lot of luck there, friend. But otherwise, how are you doing? I'm very fine, actually. I'm doing quite good for someone who wakes up half an hour before streaming that day. Let's see this lovely ant exhibit. Probably next to the big tree if I had to guess. Oh no. Maybe it's in a glass display then. Uh-oh. Alright, where are they coming? Where are they coming from? This is problematic, Nook. Oh, they're going to the sugar cubes on the cup of coffee. Or on the cup of tea. That's amazing. I love that. That's a great idea for a display. I love that idea. That's so cute. Why display ants the normal way when you can show them escaping an exhibit to go get some sugar cubes from a teacup? That's great. It's the little things. I should probably repair this thing. Okay. I'm making a little bit of money to make to get as many turnips as possible. I do actually need to catch bugs for one of my objectives, so I should probably... Oh wait, I already did it. Whoops. Let me guess, is this a Wharf Roach objective? Citrus a longhorn beetle. Okay, tree stumps. I can do that. I'm sure these things aren't worth much. I watered all these. It's gonna be a good day if the first drop I got from this rock was a gold nugget. Let's go ahead and offload some supplies. More bugs, more ants. They love turnips. I'll go ahead and repair my bug net while I'm at it. Oops. Okay. I still need to whap some rocks. But I should probably go... Okay, let's try this one. Have I did this one? That's too far. Hello, Toontastic. Welcome to the stream. There it is. There's our money rock. I'm not going to be making golden tools for a while, so I think I should sell my gold nuggets while I have the chance. Especially because I don't really want to make the giant mech robot defender. I hope these things sell well. How do you make gold tools? There's a wide variety of requirements. Gold tools are also still breakable, but they are like twice as durable as regular tools, I think, or something like that. But for like the golden axe, for example, you need to break 100 axes, and for the fish net and the bug net, or for the fishing rod and the bug net, you need to catch every bug and fish. The golden shovel is gained from... I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember, honestly, I'm sorry. But, there's some wild requirements that you're probably not going to get to right away. So it's not really worth worrying about at the moment. Especially considering it's like late game stuff in the first place. So I wouldn't worry about getting golden tools right away. Especially because even if you got the golden axe, it's a regular axe, not the stone axe, so it still cuts down trees. Useful for something, not as useful for others. Which, for me, I really need to not cut down my trees. Mm-hmm. Yeah, of course. Dreams come true. Okay. If you have any questions about Animal Crossing, feel free to ask. I know quite a bit, all things considered. Improving the image of the island. Increase our population, improve scenery, and turn it into a charming island. Okay. Well, you heard him, Isabelle. Let's hear it. Hi. How are you going to make your island look? I'm going to make it look... I'm going to make it look modern. I'm starting to, like, build bridges and put things together and stuff. But my goal is to kind of make it look like a, like, just a humble, like... What's the way I can describe it? I'm going to make it look like a... Like the second town you go to in a Final Fantasy game. Like, not like the beautiful city kind of thing, but like a very, like... Yeah, like a very cozy sort of village. Okay, conduct random polling around the island with residents. Using a 5-star system, okay. And a well-decorated natural setting. A 1-star rating. Okay. And there's trash everywhere. Yeah, my town looks very nice, all things considered. I've been trying to, like, keep it very, very safe. But apparently it doesn't like my, idea of making everything look like a forest. What should I do? Your town should have the 2 stars. Yeah. Let's talk infrastructure. I want to sell some land. I need 10,000 bells to set plot. Okay. Your town should... yeah. Mine looks... No offense, but my town does look kind of nice. I haven't seen your town personally, but I've been trying to keep mine very safe. Adding like little bits and pieces here. Oh. Guess it doesn't like my idea of a nice town. Maybe if I diversify the flowers around a little bit. Because I do have just nothing but flowers in the mainland. There's tons of crime in your town. People stealing furniture. Hello. Yeah, it's pretty scary at night. I believe it. Not everybody's prepared for the city life. Yep, that's a good amount. That's a good amount of money. Okay. It's gonna be very nice playing this later today. I'm making lunch for my family. And, it's gonna be spaghetti. I was thinking of making chicken Alfredo like I usually do, but we have hamburger thawed, so... I'm gonna make spaghetti for them. And I'm probably gonna be playing this while I wait for the noodles to boil. Priorities. There's a couple of places that I could put a house. I'm trying not to put anything in the top tier areas, like the second layer, the highest cliff sides. Because I plan on reducing a couple of them. Like I plan on reducing the one in the bottom right. Yeah, good use of time, Animal Crossing, yeah. I put about 8 hours a day into this game. I only stream about 3 of it, because 5 of those hours are me fishing for stuff. Yeah, I got Julian, he's moving in, he might have already moved in. Or he's moving in. I want to get Mint. I have amiibo cards. That's the big one. I think after the first person moves in, I can just scan amiibo cards and get them. Apparently there's a pretty nasty bug going around, where if I evict an amiibo card person and someone else adopts them, that it causes, like, corrupted land. So, I'm going to keep my amiibo characters safe for now. But I do want to bring in one of my favorite... animals. One of my favorite villagers. So let me go ahead and get the amiibo card ready. Let's see here. Diana would be nice. And I do love Mint, but I want to get Mint later. So I'm going to bring in one of my favorite characters. Amelia. She's one of my favorites. I love Amelia, Mint. I have an amiibo card for Kyle, and Goldie, and Portia. There's another one I wanted to get. Where is it? Diana? I have plenty of... I bought Animal Crossing Amiibo for Amiibo Festival. I really like Amiibo Festival. It's a good family game, especially with my family, who used to play Animal Crossing together all the time. It's very fun for us. But I still have my amiibo cards and my amiibo. So you know, it's very nice to have these cards on standby now. I could test a theory if I didn't already scan someone. I could test to see if you could move in special characters, because I have a couple of special character cards of characters that aren't in the game, like Harriet and Joan. I have a Tom Nook card, but I don't think he wants to move into his own. I mean, he already lives here, so probably not that useful. What else? I have a Lopez card. I have 2 Octavian cards. I'll sell an Octavian. I will literally sell an Octavian card if somebody pays like $3 for it for shipping. I will sell one of my Octavian cards. I don't think I'm allowed to literally sell it. Well, there's Pink Gorilla Games that does that, so they do sell physical products. But yeah, I have a lot of amiibo cards. And I have like 3 villagers in my kit that I want to move in. But yeah, there's a very nasty bug going around where if you want Tangy? Oh, is that the orange cat? Yeah, I like Tangy. That's like from the original game. That's from GameCube, yeah. I like that character. There's a nasty bug going around with amiibo cards, which is why I'm being very careful about the matter. Basically, from my understanding, if you scan an amiibo card, villager, and you ask them to move in, if you force them out, while they're moving in, as in their house has moving boxes in it still, and you kick them out with another campsite visitor, then if another person other than you, which is, you know, your friends locally or whatever, if they adopt an amiibo visitor, then they'll never move in, and you'll have like a permanently glitched out spot in your island. It's a very nasty bug, but it's being very heavily reported by people, so Nintendo is aware of it. But for the sake of safety, I'm being very careful and putting that information out for people so that they can share it with others to make sure that everybody's aware of this issue, so that people don't get, oh my goodness, you are a stoner unicorn. I knew this from the day I met you, but I love your house. So, based on people's trends, apparently everybody's been getting your friend's favorite villager. Yeah, he was my campsite visitor, and I asked him to move in because I loved him. He's I say it affectionately because I don't mean it seriously. I think he's a stoner, and I love him because now I have somebody I can relate to. But I do honestly love how he looks. And I actually have a friend whose name is Julian too. And so we share multiple things in common, Julian and I. Real world Julian, not stoner unicorn Julian, but yeah. We do share things in common. We're both in a very impactful point in our lives, so. Easy bells. So there's multiple things that can spawn from a turnip. Ants can spawn, cockroaches, and flies apparently can spawn. But in the meantime, I'm buying lots of turnips. Give me all of them. That's currently 170,000 bells worth of turnips that I have kitted out. So I'm gonna spend today's stream fishing, getting a bunch of money, and make sure they don't go bad. Oh yeah, I'm aware. The reason I made these turnips go bad, this is just 10 turnips. I made sure to split off 10 turnips so that I could get ants. I want to complete my museum. But yeah, I have. Where's the set of 60 that I had? There we go. I want to make sure that I have as many turnips as possible to sell. And I know that I'm supposed to sell them by Saturday night, so if I don't sell them by Saturday at 10 p.m., they're all gonna be bad. So, gotta keep that in mind. But that said, my entire house is gonna be turnips. Because I'm gonna try to get as much money. I'm gonna try to get as much money as possible. I know friends. I have lots of friends with turnip prices, so it's gonna be very fun. I do announce my turnip prices every morning and afternoon. When I have good turnip prices, as in I can sell them at a profit, I open my gates for an hour or like a half hour, depending on how many people are trying to sell turnips. And I'll just leave my gates open for a little bit. My gates are open for about an hour and a half. I'd say about an hour and a half on... I'm gonna start being open for an hour and a half on Sundays, so that people can buy turnips. Otherwise, it's gonna be just over. You know? So, that's what I'm gonna be doing every day in Animal Crossing. I'm gonna announce turnip prices in the morning and afternoon. And then I'm gonna let people either buy or sell on necessity. So. Look, we're all in this together. Hello, Frandals. Yeah. Probably a sea bass or something. I didn't want to. Could have been a red snapper, though. Can't be too certain. Family's cleaning house. There we go. How are you doing, Frandals? That's good to hear. I should probably just start selling fish regardless of price. But some of them literally are worth nothing. Sea bass are worth more than sea butterflies, I'm sure. Which is funny because they're still worthless. Like, this is a horse mackerel. This is worthless. I'm fishing a bunch to buy a bunch of turnips so that I can potentially play the stock market as closely as I can. I'm gonna pay attention to people on Twitter or whatever and see what happens. But my stock prices crashed real hard last week, so I'm throwing caution to the wind entirely today by buying as many turnips as I can in a day. Can I ask what your pronouns are? I am she, her, they, them. And today is a day where I'm resting my voice, so I'm not using my preferred voice. But I'm still speaking sort of raised. Thank you for asking, though. I'm quite early in my transition, personally. So did I take my medication today? Probably a thing I should have remembered. Did I do that? I didn't. I'm gonna take them today. Hold on. Well, congratulations. It's good to hear. This is a very safe place. I do ensure that people are comfortable here, so I don't ask questions. You live your life the way you want to. You can talk a little bit about it. Don't worry. These are uploaded to YouTube a week later, so, just a fair warning before you continue discussing, because I do understand that some people are more comfortable on Twitch than they are on YouTube talking about this stuff, so... Do feel free to keep that way, okay? Do what you want. Just, giving you that disclaimer first. Personally, I think I'm 9 months into my transition currently. I started in June. My preferred name is Nicole. That's where my current username comes from, is Nikki. I've been doing Twitch and YouTube for about 10 years. And I'm currently in the process of redoing some of my projects that I did a very long time ago to sort of show my progress as things are. This is my first series of streams that I've done consistently in a very long time. So I just want to share this with everyone. But past that, I'm not like... given the current conditions of the world, and this is something that I'm not gonna elaborate on, and it shouldn't really be discussed here because this is a place of, it's a place to kind of escape from the problems of the world, but given the current situation of the world, I've been very relaxed in taking any extremes when it comes to learning how to improve my voice or doing any other things, so... Character is very cute, by the way. Well, thank you. It's, this took a little bit of time, but I do have about 5 or 6 outfits prepared. A majority of my time spent is fashion. Anytime Mabel has appeared, I've bought things. Oh, hi there. Well, everybody's working together now. Well, thank you. Yeah, I do have like 5 or 6 outfits prepared. I've bought more clothes than I have furniture. So I do love the fashion in this game. It's very liberating and very gender neutral too. Very pleasant. Yeah, I get to move a couple things, I suppose. Now that things are sort of going around. Fashion sense of a rock. Oh, well, don't say that. I'm sure you just haven't found what you want to be yet, what you want to look like. This game has a very freeing sense of exploration. Yeah, it has a very freeing sense of exploring new looks and whatnot. See what fits and matches what you think you look like. So you'll find what you look like eventually, what you want to look like. Wait, you had to pick a pink mountain bike out of everything? Not like there's anything wrong with pink, it's just a very unusual color for a bike. But then again, I guess some people have that, like, hot pink. Maybe I just wasn't expecting it from Wade. Wade's kind of a interesting character. I could place a drink machine there. I guess it's better there. Yeah. My goal, when it comes to my town, I'm trying to make it look more like as I mentioned to Toontastic, I'm trying to make it look more like a nice sort of out-of-the-way village kind of thing. Sort of like one of those off towns you visit in Final Fantasy. Just, you know, modernized. So I'm trying to make it look like I'm gonna have an opening here that comes in with, you know, this kind of thing, and then I'm gonna have a park here that leads into the plaza, and then all these places will branch off. I'm gonna have pathways that lead to all the major buildings. I'm gonna have them, you know, fenced off and such. Just gonna try my hardest to make it look as good as I possibly can. The nice thing about it is that a lot of people have been posting their islands. Make your town horror themed? Ooh, that sounds fun. Sort of like a theme park, kind of. You can turn your house into like one of those haunted houses, like one of those haunted house attractions that people do. You're gonna have a great time in autumn when the Hallows Eve event starts. What is it called? It's called something else. It's not called Halloween. It's called like called Jack's Day or something. I can't remember what it's called. Hold on. I'll find this out. It was called something weird in GameCube. And I have the most memories of GameCube, even though I've played every game. I have the most memories of GameCube, so. Is it just called Halloween? I thought it was called something weird. Oh, caught me surprised. Give candy to Jack Day? Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. Your house is a dungeon? Hmm. Fancy. I'm like the polar opposite of that. I'm making a bunch of flowers and... I don't know, maybe you could get some benefits from having black flowers. That might be both pretty and kind of unnerving if you have just nothing but black flowers in front of your house. The black flowers are pretty nice. Okay, I think I can catch a few more fish and then I'm gonna have to repair this fishing rod. So how many days are you both in? Because this is day 11. I've been playing it every day, so... I'm gonna just slightly assume that everybody's been at day 11, unless they specify that they are, like, really early. Like April 22nd? Oh, you're a time traveler. Okay. That's fine. Play the game you want. Play the game in the way you want, you know? I'm staying to the tradition because April, with the Bunny Day event coming in with this patch, April 1st to the 10th has a bunch of beautiful, like, Sakura furniture you can get from Balloons, and I will not miss those. I will not miss those for the world. Because I already have, like, a cherry blossom tree path being worked on, so I'm not missing getting actual, like, cherry blossom stuff. Yeah. Some people just time travel to get events that they missed out on, and that's okay. I understand. I know a couple people time traveled back a day when they missed, when they didn't get the game at launch. They just time traveled back to the 20th of March to sort of catch up to everyone, and that's okay too. I get it. I time traveled a lot when I was a kid, but I'm sort of just chilling. Playing since the 19th, got it early because he bought it from the Japanese eShop. Oh. Shoutouts for being ahead of the curve. I actually played it on the 19th too. It came out at 11 p.m. my time, and I'm from Pacific. I live in Pacific time, West Coast US. So I was able to play it on the 19th as well, just like at 11 p.m. So I did get a lot of work done, and I was able to get it before the day 2 reset. So 11 a.m. yours? Because that was midnight in Japan? Yeah. Yeah. If you got it earlier, like before 5 a.m., you would have been a day ahead. Because 5 a.m. is the daily reset. So. Yeah, the game is real fun. It's just Animal Crossing. And, you know, I grew up with Animal Crossing with my family and such, so. My sister got a copy of New Horizons. She actually bought a copy. But she hasn't been able to find a Switch because they're ridiculously out of stock. Favorite villager? Mint. Mint is my absolute favorite villager. I love Mint, but I also like Oh, you both have something in common. You both really like Tangy. You had Tangy and City Folk. Oh, wow. Yeah, I was about 8 years old when I played Animal Crossing on the GameCube, so... everybody had that sort of connection that they had with certain villagers. One of my favorite villagers was Sui in GameCube Animal Crossing, but I don't think she's been in a game for a very long time. I don't know. Is she in New Horizons? I haven't seen Sui in a long time. Yeah, she was only ever in the GameCube. But she was like one of my favorite characters. She's never been in an Animal Crossing game since. But she was also one of those rude villagers. But I managed to make friends with her all the time. I always did like tasks and stuff for her. And she would ask me to do a lot of things. So yeah. I think I had Tangy a long time ago. Maybe in GameCube. I have the most memories of GameCube because that's the one I played the most. But I know I had Tangy. You like Zucker? I do know a couple people who like Zucker. Yeah. I have Amelia coming in. Amelia is also one of my favorites. I do have to reserve a plot of land for for Amelia though. I need to do that. I should probably use these bells to get Amelia situated. Oh, that's a big one. It's probably just a sea bass, but you never know. Ah, yes. Good. That'll definitely pay for a plot of land. Yeah, I do have a lot of amiibo cards. Not a whole lot, like, there's people who have hundreds. I only have, like, 20. I have enough. I have an animal I have a character that I don't like in my kit, too. I have Limburg, and Limburg was, like, creep. It was, like, the #1 creep when I was a kid. I wanted him to leave my town immediately. So I would bully him all the time. You know, retrospect's 2020, and or hindsight's 2020 in the future, and it turns out that if you bullied your villagers more often, they would be less likely to leave. So that was he stayed for a very long time. Yeah. I need to buy a bunch of amiibo cards too. They'll be restocking with New Horizons for sure, and they're gonna be really hard to come by. But I bought them for Amiibo Festival, as I mentioned before. So naturally naturally I have quite a few for that. But the fact that I got Mint is great, because I love Mint. I only bought like 3 packs too. It's a real shame because I also have, because of my because of the fact that I got these, I have 2 Octavian cards, so I sure will dedicate a plot of land. Yeah, I'm gonna have to buy some amiibo cards, though. I can't do it at the moment, because you'd have to buy them secondhand. But I really should have bought a lot of them when they just came out for Amiibo Festival, because nobody was buying them at the time. And then, you know, Happy Home Designer came out, and then they were a thing in New Leaf with the Welcome Amiibo update. So now I'm just like, man, I really should have gotten a lot of them, because now they're really hard to come by. But the restock should help things. I need to move these bamboo shoots. They're not growing. I need to put them a little further away from shore. No, I said I need to put them a little further away from shore. And suddenly everyone wanted them? Yeah. Go figure. It's funny because it didn't occur to me until very recently that Amiibo Festival kind of started the trend of what this game did, because of their like the biggest minigame in Amiibo Festival was Deserted Island. Was like the Deserted Island minigame. Where you would like craft stuff and try to survive on a deserted island and try to escape and such, and now that's a thing. Like, this is the game that came from that. So it'd be a fit of irony that I'm gonna start working on making spaces, like board game spaces, and I'm gonna try to turn my town into like a little board game. Once I have the terraforming stuff done and everything, I'm gonna sort of turn my entire town into a board game and invite people over to play. I need a spinner, though. I need a spinner wheel. And obviously that's like before, and like that's way after I'm done actually building my entire town. Well, thank you. It's a little nicer. It's only a 1-star island apparently, though. So I do need to give it a little bit more work. Once I get more villagers in, I should be able to get better ideas of what I need to do. I know for a fact that the feedback I received was from Agnes, though. Alright, I have that housing kit. Okay. Where would be a good place? I don't want villagers extremely close to my house, so... If I spend a little bit of time to move trees, I could put this house next to Antonio's. This is a little close to my path, so I don't want to dedicate the whole thing to it. But I can definitely move some trees and get Antonio's house. Like, give that a neighboring house. I think that'd be good. I remember a time when you were able to eat the fish you just caught. That was an experience. Let me just go ahead and place these here. I'm also going to place these next to the yellow flowers. Oop, that's not close enough. Also just picking the flower. Oops. There we go. And then... one... here. Yeah, there we go. These should all be hardwood trees, and I'll find out which ones are cherry blossoms come April, so... now I need a place to put down this cherry tree. How about like right here? Yeah, that looks good. I'll have to start moving around some trees in the plaza too, because it's getting a little crowded. The plan, first, when I actually do get terraforming available, I want to level the third. I want to level the top area at the bottom right, so I have space for another visitor or for another villager. And then I want to make like a larger islandish area. I think actually here is the right spot. Maybe? It's gonna take a lot of money to relocate it, so just a space back would be fine, I guess. There we go. I feel like Antonio needs a neighbor. Oh, well, thank you, Frandals, for the follow. Sorry I missed that. I don't have my headset on, so I can't hear my alerts. Let me turn up my volume real quick so I don't miss another one. Good old useless sea bass. Everybody's picking up fishing. Speaking of which. Okay. I'm getting there. I'm sure everyone's islands are going better than they thought. So I legitimately hope that everybody gets the dream islands that they want. I do give people fruit if they need it, but all my fruit is regrowing at the moment. Quite a lot of people are still missing certain fruits. So I have every fruit available, and I'm trying to grow more for people. But I legitimately hope that people are, you know, in a good place and are finding things that they want. My current goal, though, is to get a lot of bells to get a lot of turnips. Just because it is that time of, it is Sunday, and I'm buying at 97 a turnip. Maybe in the future, I'll do some Amiibo Festival streams with chat. We'll see how things go. I do want a decent following of people, though, do such things. But I do want to put it on the docket for later. I just need to get a couple of friends who want to play. Okay, so you can't see that fish. Here. Hey, there's some good money. Red snappers are worth 3,000 bells. So they're very good. Very worth my time. This one I think is a barred knifejaw, or maybe a dab. Oh, it's a squid. I was wrong on both fronts. I always try to guess the fish. It's a game to break the monotony. Just trying to get some modest bells. Come on. A lot of sea butterflies. They do not sell well. Well, I'm so happy for you, Wade. And he continues to not notice my efforts and achievements. Oh well. So it goes. So many tiny fish. Not keen on that. I do have enough Nook miles to get a couple of bell vouchers, so I should do that. Can I invite multiple campers? I know I can invite at least one at a time, but I don't know if you can invite multiples. I guess I'll find out. Okay, that's reasonable. Good money. Good money. Alright, that should get us 200,000 bells worth of turnips. I cannot wait to see how much money I lose from this. It's gonna be devastating. There we go. Okay. I have to make lunch for my family, so I'm gonna log off for now, but I'd like to thank you all for coming. And, reminder that I do stream this every morning. And I do announce my turnip prices. So, again, thank you all for coming, and Fran, I hope you, I hope you have a very safe and good transition. I understand how difficult it can be for some people. I consider myself very lucky. But if you ever need a place to sort of escape and relax, then this place is a haven for anybody within the LGBTQ plus community. And you're more than welcome to stay here if you wish. Well, I'll see you all around. Tomorrow morning we will continue, and the Mabel Sisters will be, or the Able Sisters tailor shop will be open. So I hope to see you tomorrow.